Today we're kicking off Ryanair's launching a Vote Yes to Europe campaign. We're calling on everybody in Ireland to vote yes in the Lisbon referendum on the 2nd of October. Ryanair wouldn't exist without the EU's policy on deregulation and competition in the air transport market. Before, many people have forgotten some of the benefits that have emerged in Ireland as a result of our membership of the European Union, but not least of them has been the success of Ryanair. Prior to Ryanair, for everybody or anybody who didn't earn vast fortunes or wasn't working in the civil service, which I know is pretty much the same thing in the current climate, would have been on the boat getting to and from or on and off the island of Ireland. Today everybody can afford to fly thanks to Ryanair's low fares, and more importantly our low fares and Ryanair's growth and success thanks to the deregulation of aviation by a policy that was introduced only by the European Union, not by the Irish government. Many millions of visitors come to Ireland every year supporting our tourism industry. The Euro and the Europeans have rescued us from our own appalling decade of economic mismanagement by Bertie Ahern, our incompetent civil service, and the corrupt social partnership through which the vested interests of our public sector trade union bosses, our inept civil service and our incompetent politicians have shattered our competitiveness and created an explosion of expensive, useless, self-sustaining quangos. I think our current government is incompetent. Their failure or their disappearance on holidays for the last 3 months instead of hanging around for a week or two to implement the McCarthy report is another indictment of their failure. I think we've suffered 10 years of economic mismanagement, mainly by Bertie Ahern, who gave not a fig for the consumer interest or for the voters of this country. As long as he could buy off the social partners and his pals, the trade union bosses, he's quite happy to sacrifice the consumer interest at every hand's turn. But we do believe it's time for people who are responsible for job creation in this country. Ryanair employs 6,500 people. In Ireland we have more than 2,500 people employed. We employ people from all 26 EU countries. They form a critical part of the Ryanair success story. Just to give you a sample of what we have, I know it's a shitty job I have, but you know, someone's got to turn out for these dreaded photo opportunities. Those are 7 of our cabin crew taken from 7 different countries. There is a myth actually that all of our cabin crew are large Russian shot putters or Latvians who can't speak any English. The major group of cabin crew we employ are Irish girls. The second largest group are English girls. The third largest group, would you believe it, are Italians. And the fourth largest group are Spanish. But we employ people from all over the European Union. We're very proud to do so, and without them Ryanair would not be the success it is today. We have many things to be thankful for Europe for. Yes, there's lots of things about Europe we don't like. But on balance, and if you look at the way, certainly the way Europe and our membership of the Euro was absolutely critical to this country not going bankrupt last year. In fact, if we weren't in the Euro now, we would be bankrupt. The only reason we're not bankrupt is because the European Central Bank is bailing us out to the tune of billions. Unfortunately, Iceland didn't have the same protection, and Iceland has gone bankrupt. We would like to have campaign on behalf of Europe, campaign for a yes vote, and here's 5 credible reasons why you should do so. Because you've got low fares, Europe delivered it. Because we've got a strong foreign inward investment in this country, Europe created. Because Europe came to our rescue last year during the banking and property crisis and have kept us afloat. And because without Europe, the country would be destroyed by our incompetent public sector, our inept politicians, and the trade union bosses who've been milking the system using social partnership. And the 5th reason for voting yes is because Sinn Féin, the Socialist Party, the Socialist Workers' Party, and all the other unemployable fucking headbangers are recommending a no vote.
Should we regard this as a one-off intervention into politics?
I should very much bloody hope so for the next 6 weeks. After that, you will be delighted to know that I will be retiring from the political scene, which I think would be welcomed by many around the country who really do not want me to be involved in politics, and I will be happy to give them exactly what they want. Will I be running at some future date for the presidency? No. Sadly, I'm the wrong gender, and I couldn't hack speaking in the normal out platitudinous shite that you have to talk into in order to get elected to be president.
Mullingar Town Council?
I don't even think I'd make Mullingar Town Council, thank you very much. Largely dominated by Labour and the Penrose, who actually is a terrific operator. I have lots of time for Willie Penrose, but then, you know, we're a broad church in Westmeath, and we accommodate, we like to accommodate all political views, apart from the economic illiterates of the Shinners and the Socialists. Thanks very much, everybody. I really appreciate your time.